Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Efrain Rodriguez Jr. Show. In today's show, I'm going to start with what I just finished in the Spanish side. But I got to tell you something. It is very important that we listen to all this different news that is happening right now that is going to affect us in the near, very, very near future. Like around the corner. For us Catholics, it's fine. We only live the day by day. Tomorrow we'll get there whenever it happens. And yesterday, it happened. Whatever happened is done. We're done with yesterday. We lived today. Hey, if you can hear that part and maybe put it in your life, maybe your life will be a lot better. So from the newspaper first hour in the island of Puerto Rico, White House assures that Biden is not finishing Trump wall with Mexico. As soon as he arrived at the White House in January 2021, U.S. President Joe Biden stopped Trump's project to build a wall. The White House assures this Friday that he is not finishing the wall. The former president Donald Trump, 2017-2021, wanted to bill on the border with Mexico and assure that he is only repairing some gaps in the section in the state in Arizona. We are not finishing the wall. We are fixing the mess left behind by the previous administration in its failed attempt to build a wall. White House spokeswoman Karine Jean-Pierre say at her daily brief, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security in charge of immigration announces Thursday that the Border Patrol is repairing 4 gaps and incomplete section of the border barrier in the Yuma, Arizona sector. This is so beautiful. It, like I said yesterday about the aguacates. It's an open door policy. This Democrats in section right now is an open door policy. It doesn't matter the law, the way to be legal in the United States of America. Not with this administration, it's not. Now, on the last news of today, you're gonna be like, oh, now you had that problem? But check this out. Here we have the problem, and it's with the administration. It's like, remember that day that he said, oh, if I take Donald Trump and take to the back of the bleachers, I will beat him up and whatever. You remember that angry Joe Biden? Listen, you are the president of the United States, not the president of your far left. You are the president of the whole United States. That means far right, Republicans, middle, independents, Democrats, and far left. United, we stand. But the way that you are putting it out there, it's like you only work for only the ones on the very far left. And the first thing you did, it was just acting like a little kid. Kidding you not, you act like a kid. Now we have so many ones coming in. You let that expire. You didn't put that emergency that Trump left, for people. Try to stop people from like, hey, listen, we got laws in here. Come on, you gotta respect those laws. Do you think that those that are coming in, they're not respecting that law whatsoever? It's gonna come here and then it's gonna start respecting the law the way you want it to? No, it's a disorder. It's a mess. Thank you, Joe Biden. It's your mess, actually. So it's scary, but it's the way it is happening right now. So prepare. Are you prepared for a recession? They just announced yesterday that we are on the second consecutive contraction on the economy in the United States of America. And this is from the newspaper, The Spokesperson. How can you prepare for a recession in the United States? New York. Oh, I mean, I thought Puerto Rico was last, but yeah, in this one, you guys are last. The price of gas, food, rent are going up. The U.S. Federal Reserve has raised the interest rate to the highest level since 2018. The U.S. economy has contracted for 2 consecutive quarters. Oh, that is what is a recession. All right, good. And experts are divided. Oh, wait, wait a second. Why you're divided right now? Is has contracted for 2 consecutive quarters. Oh, but the experts want to say something different. What it is it they want to say? What is clear is the economic uncertainty will not end soon. You think so? It's going down. Oh, but we need an expert to tell us that. It's okay. However, there are some steps that you can take ahead of time if you find yourself in the very dire financial situation. Now, if you saw the news conference of Biden, they asked him about the recession. We're not in a recession. He just walked away like he was like a kid that they told him not to do something, and they continued doing it. But something happened, and now people are like, "I told you so," but he don't want to hear that. All right. Jimmy Ma, a professor of Columbia University, says the question about the recession is not whether it would happen or not, but when it will happen. People should prepare but not panic, he said. All right, good. For those that want to be fit, this will be a historical moment for you to be fit. If you don't have that much food that you can consume, you will lose weight. Don't worry about it. You've been struggling with those couple, love handles that you have or whatever. They'll be gone. Historically, the economy always goes up and down. Ma said it's something that just happened. It's like a flu. But some people, immune system allow them to recover faster than others, he added. All right. So they are on denial right now. Everybody's saying we are in a recession, but they are on denial because, the job and the unemployment, the numbers, probably they are cooking the numbers. Who knows this? Nobody knows this. Now you start trusting the feds and this people now all of a sudden. Look at your account. Look at the food that you go out there and buy stuff and the gas and everything else. I just spent like $128 in 2 plywood and a gallon of paint to paint the floor. $128. I got $2 left for 2 beers. Thank God. But that's it. Everything is so expensive. And then I had to call different places. Believe me, there was $11 in other places expensive than the one that I bought. Incredible. But that is the way it is. So, did you guys remember this guy on the Trump era? That he tried to pull one fast one on Trump, and he said, that I got a bug and my buttons, they work. And he kind of like back up and say, let me just let this guy alone because Trump looks scary and probably is crazy and he can just take us out big time. North Korea warns the U.S. that it is ready for any military conflict. How you say that in Spanish? Pichones tirándoles a las escopetas. It's like when the bird is trying to get the people with the weapon. In Spanish, this is the saying. I don't know if it's similar or you guys have one. I don't know. Kim Jong-un accused the North America country of applying a double standard. Oof. Now? By calling its arms activities provocative and threatening while carrying out larger-scale joint exercise that he says threaten its security. Seoul, North Korea. He warns the U.S. that it's ready for any military conflict. Let's go fight. Oh, wonderful. We're spending so much money in Ukraine, and now this guy saying, I'm ready to fight. Woo. So he's threatening neighborhood South Korea with annihilation in the face of any attempt to topple the regime led by Kim Jong-un. Our armed forces are fully prepared to respond to any crisis, and our nation's nuclear deterrence is also ready to reliable, accurately, and quickly mobilize its absolute strength. Kim said Wednesday night in the speech marking the celebration of the victory. I mean, of the Communist Party, I guess. I don't know what victory he's talking about. But that is what we had there. And where this went. Okay, right here. And for the last one, you're probably gonna be scared of this situation that is happening. Where? Military? Washington, D.C. Oh, really? How that happened? This is from noticiandroguapa.tv. Washington, D.C. acts to deploy National Guard for sending migrants of buses from Texas. I mean, you see, they just changed the whole illegal alien. Now they say migrants. All right, good. There you go. They're changing everything. It's for us to be more smart. Don't worry. It will be worse than what you're having it right now. I mean, you guys making me look so good. Very good. Thank you so much. With the purpose of mitigating the humanitarian crisis caused by the migrant buses sent from Texas and Arizona. Now it is Texas and Arizona's fault, and that's why the mayor of Washington, D.C., or the governor, or whatever it is calling the National Guard. Because it's a problem. Oh, yeah. Remember, they were trying to avoid this problem, but you didn't leave the door open. Open door policy. I remember that so well in the army. When you go and the briefing of the sergeant major of the brigade, or in your new job or whatever, and they say, I have a open door policy. I used it once. It really worked for me. But man, if you leave the border open, they will come. Oh, now you're gonna use the National Guard because it's a problem, because the buses come fill up migrants, not illegal aliens, and they are illegal because they're not legal. Yeah. So beautiful. The way these politicians are with the double standard. Incredible. The District of Columbia, where the capital of the United States is located, has asked to deploy the National Guard troops in the face of the humanitarian crisis. Who created that crisis? Yeah, when you leave the door open, the crisis will happen. Caused by the migrants buses sent from Texas and Arizona. Oh, I'll blame Texas and Arizona. That's the big problem here. It's a major say on Thursday. Already, I tell you, today's news are something else. Where we are on who we are going to vote next time. I don't care if he's Democrat or Republican, Independent, but who is for the best interest of the United States of America, of you, Because right now, in one part in New York, they're telling us how to prepare for a recession. We're already in a recession. All that savings that people have, and now they are sending food with less, same package, but a couple ounces less, rationing everything. We are in a recession. For another quarter, what you guys gonna prepare? By that time, the election is gonna be around the corner. See how important it is to vote for someone that has your best interest or the interest of the nation. All these people raise their hand and they uphold to protect and constitution. They really swing that through that place that you don't get sunlight. No one done that. At least in this administration, I'm seeing that. Look at the way they were just talking about the wall. Oh, the mess that the other administration. I don't care. But listen, I have a property. Do I want my property to be safe? Should I build a wall? No, let's just leave it open. Maybe one day, somebody knocking the door. Yeah. Oh, let me in. I don't want it. Oh, let me in. At least the wall will hold them a little bit out there. Probably a dog or the weapons. It's incredible. Thank you so much for being here in the Frank Rodriguez Jr. Show. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and I'll see you back on Monday. Woo! Monday. Take care. Have fun. God bless you.